Hey guys, today's video is going to be a tutorial on how to do an I-cord. If you remember in my video last week, which I'll put in the description bar below, I showed you that I was wearing this scarf that I'm not wearing today because I'm an idiot, but I don't even know where it is. I think my niece took it. But I was wearing this scarf that I made while teaching, and it was an arm knit I-cord. It was supposed to be a necklace, but I thought it looked way cuter as a scarf. And I loved the effect of it, so I decided that I would come on here and show you how to do an I-cord on knitting needles and, for your knitting work. And basically it's a really good stitch to have, especially if you want to make a strap or I guess it's a strap, but like for your sunglasses, works perfect. It's three-dimensional, so it looks really cool, and it's a little thicker, which is why it works as a cord or a strap or things like that. So I will get into it, but all you need is double pointed needles and some yarn, of course. If you don't have double pointed needles, don't worry, because I thought about you guys, and you can do it with just regular needles, single pointed needles. It is way easier with these, but you can do it, I promise. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the tutorial. Hey guys, so like I said, we're going to just need some yarn and some double pointed needles. Don't worry, I will go over how to use single pointed needles to get the same effect. So first we're going to cast on 3 stitches. I suggest using odd numbers, and so we're just going to start with 3. I keep going in and out of focus, but I think for the most part you can see it. Our first row is going to be super simple. We're just going to knit each stitch from the left to the right, like we normally would. Don't cast on your stitches too tight and then go out of focus every other frame. Amateur hour over here at 1001 Knits. So now that we knit all of our stitches, barely, we're not going to change our needles. We're not going to move them. All we're going to do is slide them. Okay. We're not going to flip it. We're not going to do anything. All we're going to do is slide them to the other end, which is why double pointed needles are so great. As you can see, the working yarn is actually in the back, which is fine, which is what we need. We're going to just bring it to the front and knit as we usually do. And that effect in itself is what makes the I-cord. So wrapping that working yarn, bringing it to the first stitch. And we're just going to keep sliding it down to achieve our I-cord. And you're just going to do this forever. And the way that you cast off, by the way, is the same way you regularly cast off. And I'm not even in frame, so it's a good thing that all this is just a knit stitch. So once again, we just slide, and you can see it's kind of three-dimensional. It has a stockinette on each side, and it's fluffier. I like it. I literally don't even know what I'm doing in this right now. Struggles. So you're just going to keep on knitting until we get our desired length. Yes. And now, if you wanted to, so we moved it to the side. This is what it looks like. But if we wanted to just use regular needles, all we would have to do is slip them back onto the left hand needle, and then you get the same thing where the working yarn is the last stitch. And they fall off, but it's okay. You got this. You've got this. So that's how you use, and that's how you would make an I-cord with single pointed needles, in case you were wondering. And now we're just going to finish it off a little here so I can show you what it looks like.
there it is.
Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!